buckle up and enjoy the ride. What an amazing time really to be alive. So many things are happening, it seems, all at once, all for our highest good and for the highest evolution of consciousness. The time of incredible change is upon us. It has already started, and I feel as if we can all collectively feel this energetic shift. So we have a full moon coming over the weekend, and it's going to be full eclipse. And eclipse season coming, of course, we have already entered the eclipse season in September. And it's time to celebrate. It's time to celebrate our humanity. It's time to celebrate ourselves as well, because we collectively have been through some really difficult challenges, and probably you know it on personal level as well and on collective level as well. It's been a rough, it's been really kind of tough and rough, and it feels as if we have been put through a washing machine, really the high speed quite a few times, quite a few cycles. Now with this eclipse season coming, and we already are in those energies. Those are the energies that are actually celebrating us, and we are celebrating ourselves through those energies. So what is actually happening right now? First of all, that first one that I would like to mention, that I'm seeing and experiencing and feeling, is that we're going to be experiencing more and more and more powerful connections with ourselves, with our higher self merging into one. And also we're going to be experiencing powerful connections with other people. So pay attention, look who is coming into your life, and look who you are drawn to connect with. If the connection is if the pull is strong, if the pull is powerful, if it's coming from your higher self place and your soulful place, then follow it, don't ignore it. Those relationships, those powerful connections are going to open the doors to the unknown, to the beautiful new possibilities and to beautiful new adventures. That's very, very powerful. This energy is really establishing this deep, encouraging for us to establish deep connections with ourselves first, and then with the other souls as well, to create beautiful, powerful creations, I would say. So pay attention who is coming into your life and who you would like to powerfully connect with, from heart centered space, from soul centered space, rather than from egoic space. Now the other thing that's really powerful and very strong at this time is this clear vision that's coming for all of us, as if suddenly the veil has been lifted, as if, we can see clearly, we can kind of blink and wow, the reality looks completely different. That's how it feels, and that's how it's going to feel for you and for many other people going forward. You're going to be having this really clear, crystal clear vision of what your purpose actually is. And once that vision becomes clear, the advice is to embrace that vision, that clear vision that you are seeing right now or further down the line. So that's a really, really big one that's coming, this clear vision of who we truly are. We're going to be starting to see and understand on a deep cellular level that we are divine beings, that we are powerful beings. And with that power, with that realization, we're going to start changing the way we live, and the way we minimize ourselves for the society or for the other people. There's going to be lots of no. I can feel right now people saying no to, let's say, societal pressures, to societal structures, and saying no to themselves, to that ego that's telling us that we need to keep small, that we need to stay in fear. So there's this surge of power within humanity. This kind of individual power is rising, and we are actually taking control now of our life and our situations and our realities, and we are putting ourselves into the driving seat. That's incredibly powerful. The third one is strong forward momentum, these energies that we are feeling right now, it's as if someone is pushing us forward, even though in consciousness nothing is forward, nothing is backwards, but in 3D reality I'm going to use motion of forward so we can understand how it feels. So the energy feels as if it's pushing us forward. There is no room for reminiscing, so to speak. There is not much room for um, sabotaging self, because that energy is going to make these sabotaging patterns incredibly uncomfortable, incredibly painful as well at times. And it's good. That pain is very, very good, and we need it, because through that pain we can allow ourselves to push ourselves forward and to meet our higher self and to embody a higher version of self, to upgrade, so to speak. So this energy is really asking us to allow ourselves to be upgraded, rather than to stay back and, and shiver in the corner and be fearful, because that fear, that shivering in the corner is becoming incredibly uncomfortable for so many people. And that energy is here to push us through that pain into our awakening, so we can meet our higher self and we can embody a higher self. Now the fourth one I would like to mention is that the ego is starting to integrate. Ego is starting to remember its divinity. The fearful ego that was very dominant for many, many years is loosening its grip on us, and it's loosening its power over us. Why? Because we are awakening to our own divine power. And as we are awakening to our own divine power, the ego is starting to remember who it truly is, that it is part of divine. And the ego is starting to loosen up its grip, and it's starting to integrate, and it's starting to trust, really trust in source consciousness. And it's starting to really remember who it is. And that's really beautiful for me to actually pass on this message, because there's a certain softness around it. It's like welcoming a lost child back home. So that's very, very powerful. The fifth one is that compassionate actions that are coming from a heart center are going to be amplified for us personally, and for collective heart consciousness. Christ consciousness as well is rising at this moment. Maybe you have felt it yourself. I sure felt it myself, that my compassion for the humanity, for self, has increased dramatically. And that compassion comes without any judgment. So you don't have any judgment for yourself, and you don't have any judgment for other people either, because you understand that we are all on our unique path to awakening, and we are all interconnected. And the fifth one is, I mentioned it a little bit previously, is this kind of sense of this power coming through us. And I finished it right there, where I wrote what kind of energies I'm feeling at the moment. Is this really strong sense that we are starting to understand what our purpose truly is. And we are looking at it with this certain new eyes, with clarity, and we can see it clearly. It's right there. That's our purpose, and we are focused just on that purpose. There is no distractions. We know exactly what we need to do. We know why we have reincarnated into this body, and we are on it. So that's what I have for you. Beautiful energies coming towards us. I hope you're going to enjoy them. Do a little ritual over the weekend, and I wish you all the best. I'm going to be connecting with you very soon. Thank you.